Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Thank you so much for joining me once again for tea time. Today, I have some fireside. This stuff, I love this stuff. It's got that smoky note to it, a little bit of clove, a little bit of cinnamon. This is just good. This is good. One of my favorites. Hey guys, the last video I was telling you about these teas. If you want fireside or any of the other teas that I've put together for you, go check them out. I'll put a link down below or in the comments. Go check it out. You can go over to darkmoonteas.com. Anyways, guys, today I want to talk about this video that I saw, this promotional ad by Apple. And it's reminiscent to a few years ago. I talked about, and we had this discussion about a video that Apple did saying that if you have their Apple 11, let's say Apple 10, I think it was at the time, you basically do not need a photographer. The quote was something like, studio quality portraits without the studio. Just a bunch of nonsense. Anyway, so we talked about it, and a lot of you guys agreed that, yes, while the Apple camera is quite good, but there was a lot more that went into it, all right? A lot of other stuff. You had the hair and makeup artist, you had a lighting crew, you had a whole bunch of stuff that actually made these images fantastic, all right? Well, they kind of one-upped it on this iPhone 11 Pro, all right? So what they did was they hired the director that did John Wick to do a short piece, like a little promo piece, all right, 1.5 minutes or something, that was only shot with the Apple iPhone 11 Pro. So he created this video, and I was watching it, and then after the fact, I looked at some of the behind the scenes of how it was created. I want to play this for you, and I want to talk to you about it and show you what is going on here. Remember, this is a promo piece that Apple put together that they hired in a high-end director, okay, a current director, to be able to put this piece together. So let's check this out. Shot on an iPhone 11 Pro. Look at this. Nice, nice. Look at that. Amazing shots. Look how much B-roll is going on here. Look at this. How many angles? Absolutely epic, right, guys? Epic. Look at that snow kick up. And the lighting. Don't forget the lighting. I mean, it looks like a kung fu movie, right? Did you see that scene? Was that awesome? Look at that. Look at that. Slow-mo. That was probably at like 240. Make your holiday videos epic, guys. Make your holiday videos epic. I mean, what else to say there? I mean, that was amazing. That was unfreaking believable, guys. That was amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. Well, let's take a look at some of the behind the scenes, all right? So we get like a perspective. Let me roll this. Look at the crew, guys. Look at the crew. Snowball. Look at that shot.
Hi, I'm David Leitch, and welcome to our snowball fight. I was really excited about the idea because it is kind of like an underdog story. We have this young female protagonist who is in a snowball fight with her brother. Our girl at the beginning of this piece is like under fire.
I mean, look at this. You're seeing a behind the scenes of a true, like, full production type of video here, right?
Take down her brother and win the prize of the teddy bear. You don't need all the equipment I had on these big Hollywood movies to tell a great story.
That's 100%
with the
the fact.
flexibility of the camera, how light they are, and how mobile they are. things that are hard to simulate with big film cameras.
Look at that. That was that shot that I said.
Classic kung fu.
So cool.
Composition very quickly and easily. It was fun. I could tell from the first shot where we had the backlight going through the smoke and she's running at 4K.
Look at that. That's
60
color
frames per
graded
second.
crazy
And it was
too.
really
I
beautiful
mean, that's
and
just
epic.
not out of
Again,
the
we were
iPhone,
embracing the
all right?
strengths of the camera. When you're planning a action scene, the most important thing is the character. In this piece, how does the choreography tell us a story about our protagonist? We had X amount of stuntmen, but we really needed young kids, so my stunt team trained them to be basically stunt performers, and that's been really fun.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. See the lighting?
Hopefully, this piece can inspire the filmmakers to take their advice out and be as creative as we were here.
Thank you, everybody. That's a wrap, guys. Thank you.
I mean, that's fantastic. So let me stop that from rolling. Now, look, guys, all right, we've talked about this before. I'm glad that they put this behind the scenes here because I find it a lot better because at least it's there and we get an understanding of what's going on. And it's not so much as the last time where they didn't show anything and they almost made it like, oh yeah, you use an iPhone 10, you know, the iPhone X, and you basically don't need a studio anymore. You don't need the photographer. You don't need nothing. You're just going to get studio quality photos just using this phone. And here at least they showed you what could be done, but then showed you the behind the scenes also on how it was done. All right. I think this comes back to an idea, coming full circle a little bit, that the gear that we have is important, but it's not always important. The wetware between our ears is sometimes more important than the hardware that we have in our hands. And I think as creatives, if we keep that in mind, all right, and not constantly chase the next best thing, and squeeze every little bit out of the gear that we have, I think at that point we'll actually be able to create and not have to worry about getting new gear every month, every 3 months, every year, continuously ad nauseum, never stopping, constantly spending that money. There's too many photographers out there and videographers that are spending a ton of money on gear because they think that they're going to become better videographers and better photographers. And the answer is that's not going to happen. All right. I think for me, it's educating that wetware between your ears, that education, and being able to squeeze every drop of juice out of the gear that you have. All right. That is important. And only then, once you know that gear inside and out and you've squeezed it for everything that it's worth, and you no longer can be creative and create with the gear because now the gear is becoming a hindrance, I think at that point, picking up new gear and upgrading your gear is essential. The problem is we don't know when is when. We don't know when to make that leap into that gear. And we feel like we need to be on this perpetual treadmill, constantly buying the next best thing with that carrot dangling in front of us saying that if you don't have this, you're not going to be able to do this. And the bottom line here is looking at this and seeing what can be actually produced with as simple as a phone. All right, shows you that it is that creative mind. It's this director, his vision. It's the actors. It's the stunt people that have trained those actors, those child actors. It's the lighting crew. It's the makeup crew. It's everything that comes together to create something that's amazing. It's not the gear. How many times as photographers have we been asked after taking just an incredible shot and showing your client or showing someone, and then they look at you and say, what lens did you use? Or what camera did you use? Like if the lens or the camera is what created this amazing piece. No, it's you that created it, the creative. It's you that edited and made it as wonderful as it is. So these are the things I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. I wanted to get your idea on it. What do you think about this? Remember, guys, a lot of people, 90% of the people will only see this ad spot. They will not watch the behind the scenes. So once again, we're going to have another mega amount of people out there that really believe shooting with an Apple iPhone 11 Pro is going to give them a just unbelievable holiday epic video. And it's simply not the case. Absolutely 100% not the case. Right, guys? So I'm glad that they put it out there on this one right away. But we're back to that same spot, right? Where there's going to be a lot of people that say, yeah, I don't need a videographer. Look at the stuff that can be done with the phone that I have in my pocket. Why do we need, why don't we just record the wedding with iPhones, all right? Why don't we just record our 30-second ad spot that we're going to be using for commercials on our iPhone? And they will do it. And this is what happens. And I think that's why a lot of things are starting to come full circle. And the pros are starting to get more work because the individuals, the businesses and the people that are out there, just the normal clients, right? The wedding people, right? Someone that's getting married. They look at these things and they say, oh, I can do it. We can do it. We don't need someone. And then they go ahead and do it. And they're like, this is trash. Why does it look like crap? And they end up coming back to us, the pro, to be able to create something epic for them. So anyways, guys, I want to hear your thoughts. In the comment area below, what do you think about this video? What do you think about the idea of educating that wetware between your ears and not constantly, perpetually buying new hardware for your hands? What do you think about it? Anyways, as always, if you enjoy my content, throw me a big thumbs up. That would be absolutely stellar. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you can get all my content when it becomes available, and click the bell icon somewhere around here. So when it is available, you will be notified of it. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years. And hopefully there's something there that you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me. That would be awesome. And besides photography gear, you'll now be able to find some of my tees, Dark Moon tees over there. Guys, check them out. I have to say thank you to all of you that have been just sending me a ton of your support, picking up a lot of my tees, picking up a lot of my products. That's what makes this channel what it is, all right? It allows me to be able to do a lot more with the channel. I can actually reduce some of the amount of client work and be able to give you, hopefully, quality material. So anyways, guys, thank you once again for your support. I'm going to go finish this fireside. I love this. I love this stuff. Anyways, many blessings to each and every one of you. We'll see you in the next vlog. Take care.